There's a little-known type of property investment that's been the preserve of pension funds and the big financial institutions for nearly 40 years. Uncle Graham has found a way of making them available to investors like us, and I think you'll agree they're worth waiting for. They're called lifetime tenancies, and this is how they work. We help people to acquire their dream retirement home that would otherwise be unaffordable for them. In return for us bridging this price gap, the retirees are prepared to sign over all or part of the freehold of the property to us. We then grant them a lifetime tenancy to live in the property until they pass away or go into long-term care. It's one of those rare investment situations that's a genuine win-win. The individual or couple get to live in their dream retirement home for the rest of their lives. We benefit from a leveraged, hands-free investment that gains in value in two different ways with every passing year. Why hands-free? Because the life tenant is responsible for all the maintenance and upkeep of the property, all the bills and the insurance. We pay no ongoing costs relating to the property. Why leveraged? Because we typically pay about £1 for every £2.50's worth of property that we acquire. So with a recent example, we were paying £59,950 to acquire half of a property worth £250,000. So we own £125,000 worth of property for just under 60k. Here's the clever part. If the property goes up in value by 10%, that's an increase of £12,500. But we only invested £60,000, so it's actually an increase of 22% on the capital employed. And there's more. We can sell our share of the property to another investor at any time. It's a tradable asset like any other. And with each passing year, the tenants get older and the value of our investment increases. So as well as the headline increase of more than double the gain in the property price, we also see an increase in what I call the actuarial value. Now, I prefer the idea of owning several of these properties at a 50% level rather than one or two at 100% for three main reasons. First, it's a lower capital outlay starting from as little as $25,000. Second, it means the life tenants have some skin in the game as their family will inherit half the property. That means they're more motivated to keep it in great shape and maybe carry out some value-enhancing improvements. And third, the more properties you own, the more likely you are that one of your tenants will pass away or move into care, so you will have what we euphemistically call a liquidity event. Are there any downsides? Well, these investments aren't mortgageable, so they're suitable for cash investors only. And of course, the tenants don't pay any rent, so there's neither positive nor negative cash flow during our ownership. But imagine if you receive a bonus each year and you acquired a life tenancy with each year's payment. In 5 or 10 years, you could be sitting on top of a multi-million-pound property portfolio, going up in value more than 20% a year, and with your first liquidity due anytime soon. There's also a great way of creating wealth for the next generation, as you can pass your ownership on through a variety of inheritance tax planning approaches. The biggest challenge with these properties is limited supply. So do get in touch with us and we'll take you through the current portfolio. When you invest at these prices, it's almost impossible to lose money. And as I hope I've explained, the upside of owning life tenancies is enormous.